Friends, attention. October 2025 comes with crucial news from SASSA for anyone who needs full-time care or has a family member who does. I'm talking about the Grant-in-Aid, also known as the Care Top-Up of R560 per month, which the government provides to support people with serious disabilities or health conditions. Millions depend on SASSA grants, and this grant-in-aid can be a lifeline if you or a loved one requires extra caregiving help at home. So stay with me. In the next few minutes, I'll explain the 3 key things you must know about the R560 grant-in-aid for October 2025. 1. Who qualifies and the entry rules to get this aid. 2. The essential documents you need to apply. And 3. When and how the payment will land in your hands this month. Stick around till the end because I'll also give you tips on how to apply and ensure you don't miss out on this support. Let's start with eligibility. Who can get this R560 Care Top-Up? To qualify, you must already be receiving one of the main SASSA grants, for example, an older person's pension, a disability grant, or a war veteran's grant. Think of the grant-in-aid as an extra boost on top of your normal grant for those who need it most. It's specifically for people who cannot take care of themselves due to a physical or mental disability and who need a full-time caregiver to assist them with daily living. A doctor will have to confirm that you require continuous care because of your health condition. This isn't just a casual need. It's for those who truly need someone's help all day long. There are a couple of important rules. You must be a South African citizen or permanent resident refugee in South Africa, just like other grants, and you'll need to meet SASSA's financial criteria, the means test. Basically, your income and assets should be below certain limits. Don't worry, if you already qualify for an old age or disability grant, you likely meet these. Also, you cannot be receiving care in a state institution, like a care facility or home, and then claim this money. It's meant for those being cared for at home. In short, if you're on a SASSA pension disability grant and you're so ill or disabled that you need someone's help full-time, you probably meet the entry requirements for this R560 grant-in-aid. Now, what do you need to apply for the grant-in-aid? SASSA has made the process straightforward, but you must have the right documents ready. First, your ID. You'll need to provide your South African identity document or valid ID residency proof to verify who you are. Second, a medical report or certificate from a doctor. This is crucial. A doctor must examine you and fill out a report confirming that you need full-time care due to your condition. This medical form is evidence for SASSA that you indeed require constant assistance. Third, proof of your financial situation. Typically, if you're already on a grant, SASSA knows you meet the means test, but you may still need to provide proof of income or assets, for example, bank statements or an affidavit of your income, so they can confirm you're within the limit. Also, be prepared to show proof of residence, like a utility bill, because SASSA often asks for your address documentation during any grant application process. It's a good idea to also bring proof or details of any current grants you receive. For instance, your SASSA pension and disability approval letter or card, just to have everything on hand. Remember, the application is free and you can do it at any SASSA office. Providing all the required documents will help ensure your application is processed quickly without hiccups. Missing documents can cause delays, so double-check that you have photo ID, doctor's report, and financial proofs ready to go when you apply. SASSA's goal is to make this easy, and indeed the process is simple once you've submitted these papers. Finally, let's talk about when you'll get the money, the part everyone wants to know. The grant-in-aid of R560 is paid out monthly, and for October 2025, the payments are scheduled along with the regular grants. In fact, if you're already approved for grant-in-aid, it usually comes together with your main grant payment for the month. For example, in October 2025, the older person's grant payouts began around October 3rd and disability grants around October 4th. Your R560 top-up would be included with those on the same day you receive your pension or disability grant. Child support and other grants followed on October 7th, though Grant-in-Aid specifically is tied to an adult grant. The key point, you don't have to wait separately for the Grant-in-Aid, it's aligned with your usual payout cycle. Now, SASSA has indicated that generally these payments should land by the second half of the month at the latest. What that means is that if, for some reason, you don't see the R560 in your account in the first week, don't panic, it might reflect a bit later. By the middle or later part of October, all Grant-in-Aid payments are expected to have been disbursed. How will you receive the money? Just like your main grant, it can be paid directly into your bank account, your Postbank SASSA card, or collected at approved retailers like ShopRite, Pick n Pay, Boxer, or Checkers, whichever method you normally use for your grants. And the best part is once you're approved, you don't need to fill out any forms each month or reapply constantly. The R560 will automatically be added to your payout every month. So on your payment day, check your balance or slip. You should see that extra R560 in there helping you cover care expenses. If it's not there right away, give it a few days. Sometimes there are minor delays, but it will come. And remember, if any issue arises, you can contact SASSA or check your status on the SASSA government website for updates. In summary, the SASSA Grant-in-Aid Care Top-Up of R560 is a vital support for those who need full-time care, and it's available right now in October 2025 for those who qualify. We covered the entry rules. Basically, you must already get an adult grant and need constant care. We went through the key documents, your ID, medical proof, and financial details to appeal, and we detailed when the payment comes, with your normal grant payout around early October, or by mid-month at the latest. If you think you or a family member is eligible, don't wait. Get your documents in order and apply at a SASSA office. This extra R560 a month can make a real difference in affording the care and support needed for a dignified life. The government updates these grants to keep up with living costs, showing a commitment to help those who need special care. So make sure you take advantage of it if you qualify. Thank you for listening. I hope this information was clear and helpful. If you found value in this, please share it with others who might benefit. And as always, stay tuned for more updates on SASSA programs. I'm here to help you stay informed and make the most of the support available. Take care and see you in the next update.